The person in drag, is that you, bruh?
It's a woman.
Kayos Mirage. Present. Speaking without permission. My eyebrows are like not sisters tonight, they're like incestual cousins. My knee dislocated. I dropped to the ground, and this is absolutely no shade.
Today is a very special day. I will be having my first guest on my show. She is former Miss Madison Pride 2017, former Miss 5 nightclub newcomer. She hosted and directed the monthly show Stun, first Madison Queen to produce her own one-woman stand-up comedy, Wanky. Currently director and host of 5 Nightclub's Mad City Drag Review here in Madison, Wisconsin. She is Madison's wild child with a pistol for a mouth. Please welcome my friend Jacob, also known as Kayos Mirage, Queen of 4 Years, from the Drag House of Illusion. Let's talk about you. Girl, what's up with your sex life?
It is very difficult to date. If you are a drag queen in Wisconsin, most of the time our cis male gay men are very quick to be like, oh, that's drama, that's too femmy, we're not into that. So it's actually really hard to get involved with someone. And I'm not talking from my bitter bone in my body. That is a fact from many of other drag queens that I've had conversations with this with. And I'm speaking solely for cis males who do female representation drag.
So like, what's the worst like situation, I guess, that you've like run into that you just...
With a guy who's in terms of like being a drag
Right,
queen?
like did he just like find out or something?
Actually, I had a show in Milwaukee, and there was this one guy, I met him out at the bar that I was performing at the next night, but I met him that night of. He's like, oh, what are you doing in Milwaukee? I'm like, oh, I'm here for the weekend. I'm just having a good time. I'm doing shots, having fun. He was getting cute. We maybe shared a kiss or 3.
Okay.
And he's like, you mentioned you're gonna be here all weekend. He goes, what brought you? Family stuff? I'm like, no, I'm actually in a show here tomorrow. He's like, oh, are you one of the male performers? Because, you know, there's male entertainment, male drag. And I was like, no, I'm a drag queen, actually. He's like, okay, I'm really not comfortable with that. I like men. I'm sorry. And he offered to buy me a beer and then left.
Oh, that's up.
Yeah. What I love was that we were doing shots and like drinking cute little like gay drinks the whole night. And he's like, I can buy you a beer and leave you. Like totally to like reclaim that masculinity that apparently is so fragile.
Fragile mask man.
So he's like, so yeah, I can get you that beer. I'm like, I'll have a cider. That's a beer. Back on the Grindr days, if you like attach your Instagram, they see you're a drag queen, you're blocked instantly.
Seriously?
Or they'll ask like, oh, I saw your Instagram. The person in drag, is that you, bruh? I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
blocked.
bruh.
Canceled, gone, next.
It's crazy because like...
I'm a freaking snack pack.
Seriously. Oh my god, you guys should see his buttoning. He looks so good in this tracksuit, you have no idea.
Oh, sorry, my boner is at the table. Thank you. You know what happened? COVID happened. I got sick with the thickening. The thickening hit me.
Girl,
I got
it's real.
thick in all, apparently the right... There was this one guy I saw like a few weeks ago, and he and I had like prior entanglements, we'll say.
Entanglements, I love it.
Entanglements.
Come on, Will.
And he said something like, oh, you know, if I wasn't with a man, and I said, you had a chance with me. You full on had an opportunity. I told you I liked you, and you ghosted me like 2 days later. He goes, well, like, you're thick now. I wanted to crop dust him so hard after that. When you like, and walk away and let it just...
You do that so well. He does that so well.
It's the only thing I go
That's
for
realistic.
me. Follow me, please, on Instagram, by the way, at
Yes.
World of Kayos. Kayos is Kayos because I'm illiterate. And it's World of Kayos, Instagram. And you can follow me on Facebook at Kayos Mirage. So you and I actually met back at good old Plan B.
Girl.
I remember you were doing karaoke night to Look At Me Now, and bitch, you were spitting. This
But
one
thank
can rap.
You do that one.
It's selfie. Oh my god, Jason's at the table with this other girl. Do you think I should go home with him? I'm a white girl. You asked earlier, like, how's your dating life? I look like this. I'm like, nah, like me. Wanna buy me Olive Garden?
Oh my god, who was it? I think maybe I was talking to Tempest and she was like, oh, somebody made a post on Facebook and they said Olive Garden. Like, all actually.
That's almost bad as people who say the Olive Garden. like they're going to like the prime one. No, you're not. You're going to Olive Garden. Not the only one. There's one down the road.
I think that I might be that person.
Notice we never been to dinner together.
This gluing stuff, it kills me.
The amount of adhesive that drag queens put on their body.
Yeah, do you tuck every time?
Oh no. I have found that with certain costumes, especially like real fringy ones or ruffled ones, when I tuck and put away the goods, it is like, no Thanksgiving. You know, like when you have leftovers, you can just put all the mashed potatoes in a Ziploc bag and just like cram it in there. That's my tuck. I'm the leftover mashed potatoes that you give to your parents when they want them to leave. We're gonna go through all 373 reasons why I'm single tonight. I believe that's number 67, if I'm not correct.
Mashed potatoes.
Also, like, I'm white, so I'm not packing a lot down there. Like,
I've heard some stories. I hear that you're doing well.
I like to thank my mom and my dad for all my genetics. How'd you get that butt?
No.
I ate Little Caesars and I walked around the block a few times. That's how I got it.
I felt so guilty today. I just went on your Instagram and I was like looking through your photos and I saw this one, like you're like leaned over the banister, but you're completely naked.
Yep.
And I was like,
yep. Yep, I got very body positive when the thickening happened.
the thickening was great for him.
If you followed at World of Chaos on Instagram, you can see it.
If you don't already, follow her.
Make better choices.
But this photo, oh my god.
Thank you.
I was upset that I hadn't liked it already because I thought that it was so sexy.
Thank you.
But like I was taken aback because I was just like, what do I do now? I was like, can I like this right now? I'm about to have her here on my show.
Yes! You know why you can like it? Because you just posted on Facebook your photo shoot you had like 2 years ago. You're like your full nude photo shoot that you
Yeah,
had.
that was
I went through and I liked a whole bunch of them. Just like maybe within the last week. So yes, you can go and like
I'm gonna do it. Like literally, I was
There's
like, can I
no
stalk
less-
her right before she comes on my show? I don't know. Like,
There's no shame in celebrating other people's bodies when they're putting it out there. There's a reason why we're doing it. And it's not like you're commenting, oh wow, I want to plow that like a field in spring. Like, you're not being gross. And that was as PG as I can be.
Gross.
Because I'm such like a theatrical Broadway person, I think that's also why guys don't want to like ever like maybe hook up with me. I think they're scared that when I'm like about to, I'm gonna be like, I'm home!
I feel like you need to do it now.
I mean, that's okay. So, in case you didn't know, I actually did a one-woman stand-up show in drag called Wanky. It's a comedy show because I like writing my own jokes and all that jazz. And that is very much how I speak, is like talking about like certain innuendos or like putting myself in weird predicaments like that. So yeah, I love just making obscene sexual parodies like that. If I ever made it on Drag Race or anything like that, like give me a good music parody challenge.
You want to be on the show?
I am looking to audition for some season, yes.
I mean, put it on the universe. When you are on
Yes.
Drag Race, I was reading like this one book called like the Four Agreements.
Yeah.
According to this book, we need to be impeccable with our word because whatever we say is casting a spell. I was like, I've been a whole witch all my life. This is crazy. I had no idea.
Oh, she's a Wiccan.
This whole-
Burn her!
Every word that you say and you put out into the world, you should be very impeccable with your word. And
I'm gonna
what
get
you should
laid
put out
tonight.
there.
I'm gonna get laid tonight. I'm gonna get laid.
Yeah, I mean,
What was
come back here
this
with
book?
us.
What was that? Quick question for you. What did the virgin say after her first blowjob? I love you. That's exactly what I said.
Oh
Did
my
I just set up a car alarm with my laugh?
You
I
know
knew I
that.
had a talent.
Oh man,
Dad, you said I could never amount to anything. Well, look at that. Vroom vroom.
Okay, wait. You gotta power through.
I've heard a top say that before.
Oh my- Wait, really? So I've heard that you like to top.
I'm versatile. In the gay community, we have gay cis men who will be tops or bottoms or versatiles. I prefer to be versatile. Oh, I wanna flip with somebody.
Oh my
I
god.
wanna feel that with somebody. This is gonna be the fun part of my makeup. It's going to look like I went down on a ginger. I don't care if you're a ginger or if you're a big buff guy or if you're a smooth twink. If you know how to communicate with people without sounding like a royal douche lord of Turd Island, like, then you can get this. But I don't care what you got like special about you physically going on. That's just a la carte. I want to know like what you got going up in here.
Told
Oh, your
you.
mom's gonna be watching this? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for the way I've been speaking. I'm
The way I've
assuming
been
your mom's
speaking?
Irish.
She's native and white girl.
I have just like I'm part of the tribe. I'm like, you drive a Jeep Cherokee, calm down.
So you hosted and directed the monthly show Stun.
Yes, I did. That was a show of mine that I got to create, because back in 2018, I was crowned Five Nightclub. I was their newcomer in 2018. And as a result, I got to create my own show, and I loved it. There wasn't anything specific. I had some themes for sure, because a lot of times when you book a queen or a performer, they'll say, you know, is there a theme? What should I bring? And I said, it is Stun, so I want you to bring what you feel the most amazing in. I don't care if it's whore on the floor, stripper, realness. Like, just bring something where you're gonna feel good. And that was always the energy for my show. And I was really happy because that was one of the longer running shows at 5 for a title holder. But then I ended up picking the show every Sunday night, the Mad City Drag Review, again at 5 Nightclub in Madison.
Yeah, during the stay-at-home order.
Yep.
I meant, like, yours specifically, but keep going.
Oh, you were talking about, I'm sorry. We were talking about the Facebook Live show.
Yeah.
There we go. Found it. Yeah, during the stay-at-home order, my roommate, who is also my drag sister, Kayos Mirage, we had a Let's Have a Kiki Facebook Live show every Wednesday. We had fun, interactive challenges. We did at-home challenges with each other. We talked about pageants. We had Montel Infinity Ross come on for someone during the Black Lives Movement when it rose up, we know, with the murder of George Floyd. And then actually a few weeks prior to that, we also had Joey J from Arizona come on, a huge drag name here in Wisconsin and now in Arizona, doing wonderful things. So we were really fortunate to have such great people come on with us. So I loved that show. That was really fun.
So you are the first Madison Queen to produce her own one-woman comedy show.
Yes.
Stand-up show.
Yes. This is something I'm very, very excited about. I love telling jokes. I got very inspired as a kid from Robin Williams, and I tried stand-up back when I was in college one night. So then when I came down and started doing drag, I was like, maybe I could do this again as a drag queen. And I asked the club owner at 5 Nightclub again if I could have a stand-up night, and he said sure. I didn't charge table reservations at all because I wasn't about to make people pay money if I sucked. So we had 25 tables, first come, first serve, without charge. They were all reserved, 25 tables within 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
And each table seated 5 people. So I was like, I have over 100 people committed to come watch me do this in under 10 minutes. This was like record breaking. I was so excited.
That's amazing.
It was awesome. And I had it set up where like I had an opening drag queen perform. My good sis Anya went out and bootshousedownwork.com/gov. She worked it. She got the crowd excited, which is what I needed. So then I went out there and I just spit shit for like 45 minutes to an hour. And then I had another drag queen come out and do a fun comedy number. Shout out to Anita Spanks. Wonderful, creative concept queen. Love her. And then I finished out with like another half hour. And then Anya and I actually did like a little clapback battle. Because she and I are really good on our toes. We can just go. And I kicked her ass off stage, and then I finished the night with a number, and it was one of my top 3 like drag career nights in the short years I've been doing this. Yeah,
that's so cool.
They were like 3 really good memorable nights, and that was definitely one of the 3s.
That's so fucking awesome. And you know what? I love Anya too. Beyond even like her drag performances, right? Back to the like karaoke days at Plan B. Whistle notes.
Oh, she can sing.
Whistle notes. And she was just like, here it is. This is just flowing off the top of my heart.
Yeah, Anya can sing, which makes her for like pageants very scary competition. Because I know if I ever go against her, I'm like, if this bitch walks in with a microphone, I'm going home without a crown. She can sing real cute.
You know what? She does a lot. This girl's doing the most. On Facebook, like, you know, she makes her little posts sometimes.
Yeah.
And like, she'll make a whole post about like an issue.
She don't let nobody get away with
nothing. Nothing. Yeah. And then she's like,
and you can't today. Like, you can't let people walk all over you. And I'm so happy she stands up for herself.
And she should. Either way, back to you.
I like to point out that I did beat her one time. I beat her from Miss 5 newcomer. She was my first alternate. That was back in 2018.
Okay.
She danced the house down, and I gave them what one of my strongest performance art is, and I gave them a like exact replica of the number Can't Do It Alone from Chicago, like the full choreography. I won talent and I won interview, and I took the crown home that night.
Let's talk about your former name, Gypsy. So what inspired this switch?
No, Gypsy was my first drag name because I am part Romanian Gypsy, so I take great pride in that. I know Gypsy can be slurred to some people, which kind of contributed to me changing the name name because I didn't feel right. A lot of venues were very uncomfortable when I would book my name with that, so I was like, I should really start looking for something else. And the gay gods above were like, hey, here's this queen that really likes you and you're getting a good bond with, and her name's Kayos Mirage.
Shout out.
The mother, the only Mirage, mother of the House of Illusion, originally from Milwaukee.
She's great.
Yes, she is. I asked her to put me in drag because I wanted to see what a professional queen would do to my face. Snatched. Less than a year, and I was doing makeup nights with her, going out with her, and one night she was like, you know, if you want to be a Mirage, like, you can. So I said I would love that. So we were thinking of names, and no one could think of one. And then finally at
brunch, did you have to change it?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing for the Mirages. We have K names. We're like the Kardashians.
I love it.
And it was very fitting for me to have to change my name too. So it was just meant to be. And one day at brunch, I was being loud and stupid, and a good friend of ours was like, you are just so wild and chaotic. And we all just kind of stopped and went, chaos. You can put a K on that. That's when Kayos was born. I was more so happy because I got the cool star of Chaos tattooed on me. Anything to get a tattoo on me. Do you have tattoos? I forgot.
I have no tattoos.
You don't have a single one?
Not a single one.
I have 13.
It's fine.
And we're blushing.
How did I even learn how to do makeup? I didn't really. I just started, and I hope people like it.
That was me when I would start to go out to the gay bars when I was 19 years old. I had foundation on, no contour, no highlight, just guy liner, Vera Wang leggings, and black pair of heels. And I walked around thinking I was it.
Speaking of, you have changed so much. Your confidence has grown.
Well, when I moved to Madison, I was from like town of
Beaver Dam?
nowhere. I lived in Beaver Dam for a year. I was originally from this small town, like literally the town was 2 roads. Population, my family, and the priest. So it was really hard to actually fit in. Drag definitely helped.
Oh, so the newfound confidence, do you attribute that to drag?
Quite a bit, not completely.
Okay.
But for the
I was
most
gonna
part,
say, you
yes.
shouldn't. I feel like you've also like just developed. Like you've blossomed as a man. Like I said, like I clocked you when you got here.
My eyebrows are moving if you can't tell.
I'm for real, like
Thank you.
yeah.
One of my number one hashtags I
Follow
always
her.
use, know your damn worth. I know that I am fun. My parents raised me right to have manners. I will be as honest and loyal as I can as a friend. And if you don't like any of those qualities, well then I don't need to be in your circle, do I, boo?
Amen.
If you don't like that because maybe I'm thicker or too femme or too skinny or too hairy or not enough hair, like bye. Mini dab. Know your damn worth. That's where the confidence started coming in. I won't say it's necessarily COVID related. A lot of people are saying like I'm very much more confident now after COVID and like knowing who my friends are. Well, and also like, and this is absolutely no shade, but I have a very talented, strong group of drag queens around me. One of them that I live with, my drag sister, she's just natural artist, natural performer, a trained performer actually, and she's done very well. So for some people, it was very easy.
We're speaking of Karma.
Yes, Kayos Mirage, fabulous. It was very easy for them to compare me to her and what I should be doing because she does it. So immediately I was doing everything wrong apparently. Never to Karma's eyes. It was just other people, other performers, show directors, sometimes audience members. So it took a lot for me to accept that there might be 50 people cheering for one other queen in the room, but I have 50 people then cheering for me, just maybe a different night at a different show. That's been like the hardest thing that
Being compared to your sister?
or just other queens in general, because I was not original Madison, which that didn't help my case when doing drag. People didn't know if they could. Yeah, it was very clicky.
That's crazy.
That is the tea. Madison is clicky.
I didn't know that they were clicky because I was immediately in the clique.
Yep.
I had no idea. Honestly, before like I was in the clique, I remember like there was some like racist stuff going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I had downloaded Grindr for the first time ever in my life, and there were some people who I've become friends with now who like rejected me on Grindr. Like they asked if I was like black or whichever. And then boom, like instantly blocked me. But suddenly, after I was in this clique that I didn't even know that I was in, they didn't care.
They acted like nothing happened.
I never brought it up. Like I'm sure that they knew.
Oh, they didn't put 2 and 2 together?
Right.
Oh my
like,
god.
So I was just like, oh yeah, it's whatever. I never brought it up.
That's sad. I don't understand. I just had this conversation with my best friend. Drag queens go through it sometimes. Drag performers go through it.
Okay.
And a lot of times you want to like just throw in the towel, toss off the hair and be done. And I was going through that one time time, and I said, one of the things that makes me so uncomfortable about doing that is that I made so many friends because I did drag. I didn't know if I was gonna keep those friends after drag. How sad is that? Like, you didn't know who was really your friend just because you had
your fame and notoriety that you
the local celebrities.
People know who you are.
Yes, I'm very comfortable to say that. Yes, you go to any LGBT bar in Wisconsin, they will know who Kayos Mirage is.
Girl, tell me why I was on Grindr.
I don't have Grindr anymore. That's why you don't see me.
Oh no! Tell me why. Tell me why I was on Grindr, right? And
because you were horny.
There's that. Like one of my photos, it was a photo of you and I. Like I tried to cut it to be respectful, you know. Like
you cut me out.
Yeah, tried to cut it off, and they're like, "Is that chaos?" That's what they said to me.
Shut up.
So like literally, you have some fame, and I was literally in Milwaukee. So like this is stretching out from Madison to Milwaukee, and then is that chaos? You're not even like in the photo. I was like,
is that Chaos's ass? I see Chaos's ass. Is that her
that
ass?
girl's ass. Speaking of that photo on Instagram, what inspired you to take the full moon?
Oh, when I was out for I was dabbling in herbal therapy, and I was out for a walk late at night in a park, and the person right behind me went, I had athletic pants on, like, your ass looks bomb right now in these pants.
Believe it.
So I drop him, like, does this look good? He goes, can I take a photo? I'm like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And he took a photo, and all of a sudden I was like, shit, like, I don't look half bad. I would
double tap.
I would double tap myself. I do double tap myself. But yeah, no, I'm, like I said, like, body positivity, knowing my worth. I was like, I look cute, I'm gonna post it. I do use Morphe palettes, James Charles. Hi, sisters. Thanks for coming to my channel.
Oh my gosh. Right, he does kind of have that, like, pharyngeal. Yeah. Hi, sisters.
Oh my god, sisters. So, we're gonna be doing this makeup tutorial today. I love imitating people. I had one spot down of my former roommate that you knew, Brady, Kayos Mirage. There are just some people who are very easy to imitate because they're just very animated or they have a certain voice. Like, we have the lovely and stunning Brianna Banks who, oh girl, oh boo boo sis, girl. Let's not be shitty now, girl. No, we're having a good time. Hi, hello, want some Milagro? Like, that's very...
You should come in pill form.
And wait,
straight
what?
Up, for my anxiety, like come in.
In pill form. I would say that to guys if I thought they smelled really good. I was like, you smell so good. I want to grind you up and do a line of you. Oh, wow.
Yeah, what happened? Like, how did you get injured?
Oh, we're gonna talk about the injury now. When I was Miss 5 newcomer back in 2018, I stepped down in 2019. And I wanted to compete for Miss 5, which is like a step up. So I went newcomer and then Miss. And in 2019, I competed against Bianca Lynn-Breeze, our former Miss Club Wisconsin, fabulous lover. And I knew I had to bring it. And my talent number was a full burlesque mix. Burlesque as in the movie. I had a full Christina mix and I did do some burlesque. I was very excited. And there was this one part where Christina, you know, she loves to drag it out sometimes, like her, ha! So when she was doing that, I have this one move where like I turned my back a little and I was bending backwards. And just because I had the wrong placement, I was like, oh, I gotta use my legs just a little bit. So I started to shift my knees essentially to tilt a little bit more. Side note, I had shows Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I was finally doing this Sunday night. I think my body said, I am tired. You have barely eaten anything nutritious in the past 4 days. And now you're making us do this weird move we're not ready to. So all that wrapped together, in that moment, during my talent number, my knee dislocated. I dropped to the ground. The kneecap was in another county. Thankfully, we had a person in the medical field, my good friend Trey, come up, and Trey Rashawn, he snapped it back into place.
Trey on style.
I was able to tell them, pull up a chair, get my cover up, place it on me, and I lip synced the rest of the number. After that, like, everyone applauded. It was a very emotional moment. And then, yeah, I went into the ER for x-rays. I had a dislocated knee. I had no tearing, thankfully. So no surgery was required, just 3 months of physical therapy. I was off stage for about a month. That was a really hard point for me because I was doing really well at that time.
She's doing well now.
Yeah, I'm doing good now.
She's doing great now.
And now I'm fine.
And this was all on stage?
This was all on stage. This was in the middle of my talent. Drag queens don't stop for nothing.
Nothing! You're amazing.
I will say, like, the amount of support I got the next day, I was blessed. Blessed to hell with the amount of people I had that night looking out for me.
Can you Pretty please make me some fake grilled cheese. Oh my god, there they are.
Wait,
this is
this is your grilled cheese in here.
my fake grilled cheese. Check it out. Look, this is genius. So, okay.
It's an adjective.
Freaking bad.
Oh my god, my eyebrows are like not sisters tonight, they're like incestual cousins. Last thing I need are some bitch is coming after me like, oh, she thinks she all that. She thinks she can do this.
So what if you do?
So what if I do?
Shouldn't she think that? I feel like everybody should
Are
feel
you
that
saying
way
that
about
you need
themselves.
to know your worth? Follow me on Instagram, World of Chaos.
And so can you.
And so can you. In just 3 easy steps for
Right.
only $9.99 a month. Oh, and my OnlyFans subscription is at a humble $7.99.
Honey, let's get into it.
It's my first time
I'm
speaking
dead.
publicly about it.
Right. Do you
I
want to
haven't
publicly?
shared it yet. I'm still building content on it. It's at wanky_panky. Wanky Panky.
I'm gonna be.
For only $7.99.
I'm gonna give a little peek.
You can just ask that peek later. Dude, if you're gonna try certain fetishes that seem a little bit more daring, please research. Take care of your body. Respect your body enough to know what you're doing. There's one thing that I do that people don't really know much about that that's the only thing I'm gonna do. I'll tell you after.
Okay. Oh my.
But it's
Oh, also, by the way, you guys, I'm not just like randomly swirling this here, not doing anything at all. I know that it looks like, okay, obviously, look at this transformation. I am not doing that. I'm just trying to.
Are you going out
Whoosh,
tonight?
whoosh,
Is that
whoosh.
why you're putting your face on? Are you coming out to see me tonight perform?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, yay!
You are my whole night.
Oh. Oh my god, look at this face since the last time we've seen each other. Hi. Ooh.
Thank you so much. Yes. You can redact that whole question. Oh my god, whole.
He don't need to redact nothing. He can keep that question.
He can't keep that question. He can't keep nothing that I said he can't keep.
Sharon is Care. I am Care Bear Mirage.
Hanny with a K.
Thank you, love.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you for filling me up.
Oh my god. We about to have a whole fight with the camera on.
God, I hope I look good for your video, though.
So tell me about what it's like to date you.
To date me, I think they call it. Is it charity work? Is that what it is? I think it's charity.
Never that.
I'm loud. I'm goofy.
Beautiful.
Thank you. My humor can go a little far with the dramatics. Yeah, I do drag where I'm loud and I'm feminine, but you don't know me at home. I am a Xbox nerd, deer hunting, fishing, chill comic book reading, rewatch, binge, Hulu, like Game of Thrones stuff kind of guy.
Into it.
Yes, I am actually very much out of drag.
So it's literally only one facet of you.
Yeah, I'm a Rubik's Cube with a K.
I love it.
Yes.
Always on brand. So if I were joining the Mirage family, what would my K name be?
Cutthroat Mirage. You got a mouth. You got a snap to you.
Oh, thank you.
You will give a kill shot to Kill Shot Mirage.
I'm done. She's gold.
Yeah.
She's fucking
Kill
gold.
Shot Mirage.
In 2 seconds.
I had like 5 drag names lined up before I chose Gypsy years ago. Gypsy, Victoria Crown, Buffy Monet,
Ooh.
Phoebe Dulac, and what was the oh, if I was real campy. If I had to change my name, I would go back to one I always loved, Lollipoppers. I loved Lollipoppers and Buffy Monet.
Buffy Monet.
Look at how far this face has come.
Me
In a
too.
blink of an eye. Blink of an eye. Blink
In
of
a blink of a computer.
In a blink of an eye.
Asha Kaja Ashmatashi. Here's the final look. Oh my goddamn.
Hello.
Everything gorgeous.
Umana.
Man to female. Look at her. She will eat you alive.
Male to malicious. Male to
You're
malicious.
good at this shit.
If I ever had a perfume ad, I think that would what it would be called, male to malicious.
Thank you so much for
Yes!
coming on my show and being my first guest. I love it so much.
This was an honor.
Please go follow her on Instagram at World of Chaos, Kayos. Make it happen.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to our lovely Dana.
The Drama with Dana Davis.
The drama. Like and subscribe. No, thank you so much. This was really fun. This is the first time I ever got to do like a YouTube recording, so this is first time for me. We like bumper card our cherries together. I loved it. And it's a mess all over.
Thank you for watching.
Ciao,
Like,
Bella.
comment, and subscribe.
How much am I burned out? How big my drum? And if I stand out.
So you hosted and directed the monthly oh my god.
Yo, bro, like Staten Island talking like that.
Cat, shut up. Cat.
God damn it. Dad joke 2020. What kind of chips does Shakira like to eat? Little Lays. Ha! Hand cut.